guys, today we are in the kitchen and I was feeling like doing something really simple. So just a pork chop with porcini mushrooms. So for that I need some porcini. So those porcini, now we just store those porcini in 20 grams packet. It's just enough for 2 to 3 persons to eat. Some white wine, some cream, some butter, some garlic, some shallots, a bit of thyme and rosemary, and a beautiful pork. Look at that. So I'm just chopping one chop. It's gonna be for me and my wife, 2 persons for lunch today. Wow. You can get this at your any butcher shops. You can get this at Atout as well. We also have a section of raw meat available. You can saw the fat a little bit so it will cook better. Sea salt and a bit of peppercorn to season slightly the meat. All right, let's go on the stove. Fresh hazelnut color butter, your pork chop. Voila. And the only things you want to do is to spoon over your fresh foamy butter. Voila. So your pork chop will fry nicely, get a nice brown color, and then get nourished with fresh hot butter on it. So yes, time to time you will change the heat, higher or lower, depending on how it's roasting. Up. Okay, we have a nice color on one side, look at that. Turn over, to flavor the pork, a bit of thyme and rosemary. And then that goes into the oven at 200 degrees for about 10 minutes. The pork chop is out of the pan. I'm using the same pan. I remove all the leftover butter, and I'm putting my pre-soaked porcini mushrooms. I soak them about 10 minutes in a warm water. That's all. They don't need much more. A bit of chopped garlic. It's gonna be beautiful. Chopped shallots. Look at that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a mushroom white wine cream sauce to go with our pork chop. So you don't need much. You can have those dry mushrooms in your cabinet all the time. You always have a bit of white wine in your fridge around, and some cream. So it's a very easy recipe to come out with last minute. White wine. Voila, any dry white wine. And then cooking cream. About, for a pork chop for 2 to 3 persons, you need about 200 mils. You know those small packet of cream, 200 mils, that's good enough. Voila, and you're gonna let this cook for about 5 to 8 minutes to get the mushrooms to cook properly, and then and the sauce to be reduced and a nice consistency. Okay, now the sauce have cooked for about 8 minutes. The pork chop have rested for about the same time, no? And then all the juice, look at that. The juice of the pork gonna go into the sauce, and that's gonna boost the flavor tremendously. I'll bring my pork chop on my chopping board. The sauce is ready. Let's split up. Voilà. Let's slice this beautiful pork from Canada. Look at that. we need to cook the pork a little bit like a beef, you know. It's very safe to eat the pork medium rare to medium, still a bit pink. It's more juicy and really beautiful. Now the cold chain from the slaughterhouse to the consumer is really respected. It's not like a pork from the market where there is fly and so on. So it's a really high quality pork chop like that, served with, look at that. I'm gonna put this porcini sauce on top of the pork chop. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. You can finish with a little bit of decoration, a bit of thyme if you want. And then I'm gonna serve this with a green lentil salad. Just a nice fresh green lentil salad. Of course, all the ingredients are available at Atout, either online, shop.atout.sg, or here in Dempsey. Just come down. See you.